What up, baby? It's DJ Sus One, the feature presentation radio show. Snoop Dogg's in the building. What's poppin', my brother?
Top selector number one, Snoop Lion. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, man. What's poppin', bro? How
What's
you doing?
happening with it, loco?
Chilling, my G. So, you got to play
Yeah,
with Tamar Braxton.
yeah.
Talk about it.
And then you always see the success, but you don't see the struggle and the hustle and the
Yeah.
grit and the grime and the backbone, which is the wife or the girlfriend that's supporting you through the whole system. So you get a chance to see, a character that's played like my wife. You get a chance to see flashbacks of me as young Snoop, as the old Snoop, and it's just a great play,
And this is
Tamar,
going down in Houston?
Houston is the first dates,
Oh, first dates.
but it's coming to a hood near you.
Nice.
And Tamar Braxton plays my angel, so we have a great relationship with me trying to maintain my spirituality, and trying to do the right things while doing the wrong things.
Nice. Now, speaking of maintain, man, I'm just asking for advice. I always ask people that I see are in great situations, that are OGs to me. How do you maintain a marriage and a relationship in this industry, bro? I can't even make a relationship work longer than fucking 2 months.
Well-
I'm failing in life. Can you please tell me the...
Well, the era that my girl come from, it wasn't all that social media and all that. I had to go over there and meet her mother.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go over there and date her for like 4 months before I was able to kiss her. I had to call her
Nice.
on the phone. I had to write love letters. I had to do all of that kind of shit, you know what I'm saying, to win her over. Nowadays,
Was this after you were Snoop Dogg?
nah, this when I was becoming Snoop Dogg. I was Snoop Dogg, the gangbanger
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
the drug dealer that was trying to become a rapper. Like, my transformation began years ago with me trying to reinvent myself from the bad guy to the good guy. And, she basically was right there with me from the get-go, from the intro to the endo. But
That's
at the
what's
same
up.
time, a lot of times you don't see that struggle of someone becoming successful and a girl being right there with him and staying down with him, and then they maintain for so many years.
Yeah.
But it wasn't all, beautiful. That's why when we put the play together, you'll see the ups and downs, the ins and outs, and what it's really about. And then you'll see why it works, because it only works because you have to happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, I've heard that plenty of times.
And know that.
Yeah, I know that.
And if she don't want to be your wife, then, be a player.
Well, that's good advice.
Yeah, I mean, you can't force it. A lot of times people look at other people's relationships, be like, well, I want to get married. It may not be for you. I tell my kids that marriage may not be in y'all script. It may be to be a player. It may be to be single. I don't know. I married your mother because I loved her and I didn't want nobody else to have her. Like,
That's real
when
talk.
you want to marry somebody, that's what it has to be. That has to be the first thing. And then the second thing is, I don't want nobody else to have me. Like, the first coin is, I don't want nobody to have you, so I'm going to lock you down and make you mine.
Yeah, that's real talk. Now, I just want your opinion. Do you think it's possible to have a wife? Anything's possible, but do you think it's super possible to have a wife in this social media era, though?
It depends on if she plays with social media.
They
Because
all have social media now.
not
bro.
all of them. Dr. Dre wife don't be on social media.
He probably met her a long time ago, though, right?
But still,
Yeah.
my wife be on social media.
Oh, okay.
She dancing and doing her little thing, working out, showing her little woo-wop, how she get down. But I'm saying, if you have a woman that's infatuated with social media, like her whole get down is social media, she makes money on it, she lives on it, she's 24/7, then that's going to outweigh y'all relationship. But if you got somebody that's just on there, getting a few dollars and post,
Yeah.
pictures of flowers but not posting the pictures of her butt, and you know what I'm talking
yeah, I know
about.
exactly. I follow those.
I know you
exactly
do. That's
what
why I
you're talking
said that, nigga, because you just. I can go to your timeline right now. It's all booties and titties. Just boom, 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 boom,
shit.
boom, 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 boom.
Fuck.
That's what you're looking for. Go to some girl's page that posts flowers and dishes and cool shit, pottery, art.
That's the problem with me, though, man. And we'll get off the relationship shit after that. But I want the girl that posts the pottery and the art, but I also want the booty.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. What you really want is you want a freak in the bed, but a lady in the streets.
Yeah, exactly.
And a lot of times this social media reverses it. It helps you become more of a freak in the public eye because that's more attractive. But if you really look deep in social media, it's a lot of women on there that are classy, that don't show nothing, that maintain their stability as far as being women. And like, I'm not going to expose myself until you get with me.
All right, so
not through my phone.
I'm going to click on hashtag pottery or hashtag library. I'm gonna find these
A
bitches.
librarian.
All right, more advice from the OG. Snoop Dogg's in the building, by the way, if you just tuned in.
Say that.
So you got a cookbook.
Uh-huh.
Did it drop?
No, it's coming out in October. It's called From Crook to Cook.
Nice.
10 recipes put together by yours truly. You know what I'm saying? We even got some shrimp. We even got some lobster thermidor. We got steaks and chicken wings with potato chips. I mean,
I heard macaroni and cheese and all the stuff I like.
It's a fun-filled book.
And here was the advice part. I'm one of the fattest people to ever do it. Okay? I know you don't see that. You've been thin as long as I can remember.
Right.
And
since you was a little baby boy.
Exactly. And it appears that you don't diet, like you eat what the fuck you want.
Right.
So can you explain to me what the secret is to that? Is it smoking? Do I have to smoke more weed?
Marijuana.
But when you smoke, you get the munchies.
Yeah, you do. You do. But my metabolism is high, and I'm real athletic. I like doing things. I'm never sitting in one spot for too long. I've always been a busybody. You know what I'm saying? From the time I could get outside and play, I was playing football, basketball, running track, jumping gates, stealing out of liquor stores, stealing Halloween bags from kids that was younger than me. Just doing it all, just trying to stay moving. So when I became a grown man and I seen that my weight wouldn't go up or down, it just would stay the same. It just would stay the same, and I couldn't understand it.
Yeah.
And everybody in my family would get fat or get this or get that, but mine would stay the same. So I just kept eating what I was eating and doing what I was doing, and it's working.
Fuck. All right, well, I'm going to buy your cookbook. October?
Yeah, that may help you out. My cookbook may have a couple of tricks in there to maintain your stability and agility like the dog.
All right, now, listen, coming from where you came from, you told me how you came up. When you see, and you're a grown man now, mature, when you see guys like, and not to throw anybody's name, but he's just a great example in today's society. When you see guys like maybe like Tekashi 6ix9ine or guys like that that's wilding out in the social media, in the public, in that, you know, you came from the real era where if you say shit like these kids are saying, and no disrespect 6ix9ine, but when you say shit like these guys are saying, it was real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in your opinion, when you see the new generation of hip hop,
I think the new generation is still real, but it's more cameras. Like, we didn't have all these cameras.
That's true.
If I had a problem with you, nigga, I'm gonna run up on you and I'm gonna take care of you. And there wasn't no cameras there to get it.
Yeah.
Now it's cameras and it's lawsuits. Listen to that word. Lawsuits.
Yeah.
From you tough ass niggas. Point niggas out in court.
It's crazy.
Lawsuits.
Yeah.
We come from the era wasn't no lawsuit. Nigga, if I got my ass kicked, that came with the territory. I got my ass kicked. If I got shot at, I ain't say nothing. I don't know who did it. Nah, it wasn't them. Nope. This era, nigga, I'm telling on you before I even do the crime. Like, so it's like
crazy.
I don't understand.
There was a story that Dr. Dre, I think it was on the Breakfast Club recently, that he got shot.
Yeah, and nobody knew nothing
until
until Corrupt said something.
Today, they were known as it was happening.
We never said nothing. Corrupt wasn't even there. I was physically standing next to Dr. Dre when he got shot.
Wow.
We never said a word.
Wow.
We took that on the chin. He lived. You get what I'm saying? So it's like certain shit just happens when it happens, and you take it on the chin because that's the life that you live in. That's according to the lifestyle. But that's according to their lifestyle. I'm not a young rapper no more, so I don't know if it's real or it's fake. I respect it because it's getting him some money. It's getting him some fame. He popping. He got some cool music. He doing his shit. Yeah. Get down, little homie. Get yours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. This is the rap game. It's supposed to grow. It's supposed to go to places that you didn't think it would go, and other people supposed to have it and work with it like you couldn't work with it. It started off in the Bronx. Look where it is now.
Yeah, it's a movie now. It's changed a lot of people's lives.
Yes,
man.
It has, and it's a blessing. So you got to let it grow. You know, even the bad, the good, and the ugly. You got to take it all.
I agree. Now, we were speaking to Dr. Dre. I heard you say that, you know, you got so many projects. You got TV, you got movies, you got cookbooks, you got plays. Are you gonna get back to the music? Because I was gonna go with the whole, is there any possible way to get more music from Snoop and Dr. Dre as a collab?
I would love to make more records with Dr. Dre, but I have to be on his time schedule. So depending upon whenever he wants to do it, I'm available. I'm not signing nobody. I don't have no deals with nobody.
Wow.
I work accordingly, you know, when I want to. I just finished up the soundtrack for Meet the Blacks Part 2.
Oh, nice.
That was the last project I just did, and then I have a project that I finished with Adrian Young that's coming out called Hamlet on Ice. Should be out next year sometime.
Nice.
And it's completely different than anything you ever heard from me. Anything you
Really?
ever heard from me. I can't even explain this shit. I'm just gonna let you.
Well, you have a lot of different projects.
This
You got
shit is
Snoop
gonna
Dogg, you got
bop you
Snoop
upside the
Lion, you got
head.
gospel.
This is like none of that
Wow.
gangster shit.
All right, I got to hear that shit.
Yeah, back home.
All right, I got to hear that shit. Now, I had a hip-hop conversation with one of my friends. I know you and 50 are cool. Y'all did a lot of things together. But we were having a conversation of hip-hop and best albums in hip-hop of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I was living in Europe for 1 year, randomly when I was young, and Doggy Style was out. It's the biggest thing on planet Earth. I'm sure you're aware. Get Rich or Die Trying. One of the biggest. I think people compare those two albums a lot because out the gate, that was your first album, that was his first album. In your opinion, what was the big? How do I say this, man? In your opinion, what was the bigger album?
It's not
for
about
hip-hop?
it's not about bigger. This is what it's about. 50 Cent told me out of his mouth
Yeah.
he studied Doggy Style thoroughly
Nice.
before he did Get Rich or Die Trying. So that says it all right there, that me putting the foundation, just like Dr. Dre and DOC and them put the foundation down for me.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
got to always be somebody to show you how to do it, and then you do it your own special way.
Yeah.
To me, it was like, you know, the way I was doing it was influential to 50, to where he was seeing some shit that was like, oh, this is how I would do my shit. But from a New York point of view, this nigga's hard, he fly, he talk that shit, he walk that walk. Okay, I got how I want to do it. And I'm working with the same producer that produced him.
Yeah, true.
That could take all of what I'm doing and what I went through and give me that shit. And that's when Dr. Dre was on his shit, when he could take somebody that was hard as fuck
Mm-hmm.
and polish him up.
Yeah. Some of the best albums. I feel like all the best hip-hop albums came under that umbrella, under Dr. Dre's umbrella.
Eazy-E first album, NWA first album, DOC first album, Snoop Dogg first album,
His first album, Chronic first album,
Chronic
50's first album, Eminem.
Eminem first album, 50 Cent first album, Game first album.
It's crazy.
Come on. Not to mention Michelle A first album. That motherfucker was banging. First R&B from some hood niggas made an R&B album.
Yeah.
Something in My Heart. Nigga, every gangbanger was playing that. You turn my world in a minute.
I wish I could experience what it was like living in LA at that time.
Nigga, we was winning, nigga. That's when we can make R&B music while we gangster, nigga, we winning.
All right, politics real quick. Now, we all hate... I apologize. Nah, I really don't apologize, man, because a lot of my fans get mad at me when I talk bad about him, but I think it's safe to say most people in our culture do not
Well,
rock
you need
with
to
Donald
know
Trump.
that you need to know that a lot of your fans is racist. Ain't no
See-
fucking way around. Don't even try to put no
I don't
cut.
even want to put anything around
I
it. Yeah.
do. I don't give a fuck. I
Yeah.
tell him straight up, motherfucker. If you like that nigga, you motherfucking racist. Fuck you and fuck him. Now what?
All right,
Draw the line, nigga. He drew the lines.
exactly.
He drew the motherfucking lines. Before him, there were no lines. Everybody was everybody. We respected everything. We didn't trip. But nigga, when you drew the line, nigga, start pointing motherfuckers out and saying, nigga, fuck y'all then, nigga.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
You and them.
If you're just tuning in, we're talking
Kanye
about
too,
Donald Trump.
nigga. Don't forget about him too. Fuck you too.
Well, this is what I was going to say about that. I was going to bring up Kanye.
And you throw him in the bag too, because he right with them motherfuckers.
But I got to ask you a question, my brother. I watch a lot of roasts. I remember you were at the Donald Trump roast.
And I was roasting his ass. I wasn't
You were-
being his buddy.
Nah, you
I
were
got
roasting his
paid,
ass.
nigga.
But
You
the
know how
po-
much I got paid?
How much?
A whole lot of money.
But here's what I wanted to ask you. Did he appear or did he feel like he was that racist then?
The devil never show you his face in the get-go.
So it didn't feel like that
The
until
devil
afterwards.
don't never give it to you in the intro. The devil gonna take his time with you. He gonna milk you in. Then he gonna flash on you. Nigga, you didn't know I was him?
Oh, man.
That's what he did. He didn't know he was gonna win. He was gonna keep being what he was.
Yeah.
And then when he won, he had to do, you know what? America's based on racism. Let's not get it fucked up. He
Yeah.
ain't making the rules. He's their token guy. He's the one to maintain stability. Got this nigga out the White House and put some more white shit back up in here the way the shit was supposed to be. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
And that's
understand,
what the
that's it.
fuck the brainwash was, as opposed to, hold on, Obama trained the thought of, we can all work together. So whoever's the next president, there's not going to be as much racism. And we've gotten over the gay phobia. We've gotten over the this phobia and this. But this nigga then came back and reinsured all of it all over again.
I'm going to ask you a crazy question now because everything you're saying I agree with. But I'm also a conspiracy theorist. So just hear me out. You've been around way more things than I have. Do you believe that elections for presidents matter, or do you believe there's people above the presidents that already have the presidents pre-selected and feel like they know how they want the country to move, and Donald Trump was going to win regardless?
I think elections do matter. I just think this particular election had a twist to it.
Yeah.
You got the Russian scandal.
Yeah.
You got the fact that it was a nigga in office for 8 years, eating barbecue, basketballing,
Yeah.
doing all kinds of just cool shit.
Yeah.
So they like, you making white America black. Look at what it looked like now. Remember when we were kids? I don't know where you from. It's probably different.
Mm-hmm.
When we were kids, no white kids wanted to be black. None of them. Now, braids, tattoos,
They even call
slang.
each other the N-word.
Hello.
Yeah.
So what do you think that's doing to their people up top? It's a
Yeah, I feel you.
brainwash. You get what I'm saying? So we got to restore order. Because in a minute, they going to be politicians. And if they acting like niggas, then they going to be looking out for niggas.
I understand.
So we need to fuck this shit back up so that way they can get back in their mind that they against us. When it's too late now because you have so many interracial relationships and people who have became family members. My grandson is white.
Yeah. I'm interracial. I'm black and white.
No, my grandson is white, so I have no racism in me. I love white people, but I don't like Donald Trump.
Yeah, I don't like Donald Trump either. And this brings me back to Kanye, because I keep hearing, of course, everybody's like, fuck Kanye for supporting Trump. But then I hear things that he's trying to say, like he's trying to approach the situation with love, because that's the only way we get down to the bottom of it. How do you feel about these? He's giving me the look. How do you feel about these statements that Kanye
Have you seen that movie, Get Out?
Actually, I haven't seen it, but I know
You
what
need
it's
to
about.
go see it because Kanye's the star.
I know exactly what it's
Yes,
about, though.
that's who he is. The brainwash. Like the nigga he used to be before he went to that house
Yeah.
is not the nigga he is. The nigga he used to be was outlandish, different, had his own views and opinions. Now he's like thinking I want to just try to. That sounds like a programmed, computerized nigga.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
Like when you're not programmed and all of a sudden, shoot, you program?
Has he tried to reach out to you?
For what?
You know, we're all on social media. You've been very vocal.
Man, that nigga know where I live. He live in California. I do too. Pull up, nigga.
All
Let's
right.
get some understanding. So I can put some black women around you for about a week. Cook some chicken wings and collard greens and shake your ass up and get you back to reality. Nigga, take you to a few churches and pick out picnics and cookouts and dice games and shit. Get you back to being a nigga.
All right. The cookbook, by the way, is out in October. All right, man.
Nigga, you knew you was gonna get something different, nigga. We gonna talk about what we need to talk about. We gonna do hip hop too.
Yo, we
man.
gotta do this more often, man. She's rushing me right now, but
Come
yo,
see me, man. Come see me in LA. I got a facility.
I'm in LA every
Come
month.
see me.
I DJ.
I'm gonna
out
give
there.
you my number. Pull up
Okay.
on me. We could do one in LA with no time restrictions.
Just know that. Well, you're married. Never mind. I was gonna say if I'm around you, all the girls are gonna just focus on me.
You can have it. Look, I call you Rebound. Your name would be Rebound.
Rebound.
You can get all my rebounds. You hear me? You can have all my rebounds, nephew. All of them, okay? Whoop, there's another one.
All right. So the play.
Yeah. The play is Redemption of a Dog. It kicks off October 5th in Houston, Texas.
Yes.
Tickets on sale right now at Ticketmaster.com or JacariusJohnson.com.
Yes. Yes. The cookbook in October.
Yeah, From Crook to Cook. Go get the book if you want to learn how to cook. Yeah, I can teach you something. I got my maids cooking for me now. You understand me? Because I taught them how to cook.
Snoop Dogg, my brother. Thank you for coming
No,
to the show.
thank
I'm a
you,
big
DJ.
fan.
Yes, sir.
I love, man. It's the feature presentation.
100.
DJ Sus One, Hip Hop Nation.
Sus one. One.